Welcome back, my duelist friends. Casual Duelist here, and earlier today, we did a speed duel deck based on the Middle-Aged Mechs skill card for the Ancient Gears. So if you guys want to see this deck, and like this extra deck and side deck, I would suggest maybe finishing up this video and then going and checking it out, because I'm obviously going to leave it up on the channel, guys. No point in trying to hide this stuff from you. So, real quick, let's pick a card, let's spotlight, but you guys already know that it is the Magical Hats. So what makes Magical Hats so great is this is Speed Duel. And Speed Duel only has 3 monster zones. So the 3 hats is literally to protect a single monster. So it definitely has an anime feel when we activate it. But what's going to happen more often than not, and what happened this week, because I'm going to give you guys the punchline anyway, was that let's just say it's the exact scenario I talked about earlier. You're going to summon the Ancient Gear gadget, and you're going to set a card in your back row. And you're already going to have your mechs in the back row as well, which means that's already going to have one token on it. So you are already halfway to tributing for your Ancient Gear Golem without anything else needed. So that alone is pretty awesome. But the big kick here is when your opponent goes to attack, you are going to be able to activate the Magical Hats. And this is something that we used to do in the main game. We would get Geldratron Dragons because, again, they were nice big 3Ks. But we did find one route to do this in Speed Duel, and that is because of Pegasus. So what we're going to do is we are going to select two Gear Towns out of our deck, and they will get shuffled along with the gadget, and they will hide amongst the hats during that opponent's battle phase and only during that opponent's battle phase. During the end of their battle phase, they break. So it'll tell you where your opponent will then know which one was your monster, or they may just call off their attacks. Remember, that thing had 2,000 defense points, so that's pretty hard to destroy. Anyway, these get destroyed during the end phase, the end of the battle phase, and what happens is through their effect, you're now able to summon Ancient Gear monsters, hand, deck, or graveyard. So what does that mean? Well, it means that you can't play the Beast, because again, the Beast says cannot be special summoned. You can't play the Ancient Gear Golem, because it says that. You guys could spawn out some Engineers, and then use them to attack your opponent, and then you could control the back row. That's always viable. But guys, we're looking for power. So the loop we're going to go is going to be going into the 2 Toon Gear Golems. Because again, this does not say it cannot be special summoned. It just says it can't attack the turn it's summoned. And we're summoning it during the opponent's turn, so it's good to go on ours. And what this realistically means for us is this should already have a couple of points to it. These guys have piercing, and we should be able to tribute out our field spell or our monster plus our continuous spell plus our monster in order to go into the Ancient Gear Golem and have a full field of mechanized madness to just absolutely devastate the opponent. And it's all because we have Magical Hats. Now, a couple of fun things about this card before we let you guys go. This was in the Battle City box, so if you guys get a chance to go purchase those, this will make a great complement. The Toon Golem actually released with the GX box. So for those of you thinking, and I'm basically talking to you, Adam, because you may or may not have remembered that they came in there. But your little guy can definitely play these. They just weren't in the structure deck. That's why they weren't in the challenge deck on Friday. But they're in this deck today because, again, they do come in that. So, again, a lot of these battle boxes now are going to help out the players with the Speed Duel immensely, just by giving you the ability to mix and match all the cards. But again, Magical Hats, very cool. It does have one other crazy ruling that only happened a couple of times, and it was a couple of players used to play it in Gravekeepers. And what ended up happening was by playing Gravekeeper's Servant spell card and selecting it, when it flipped face up under the Necro Valley field spell, it was technically considered Necro Valley's Servant still, or Gravekeeper's Servant still, and at this point gained a field spell bonus as a spell/monster card. So just kind of cool to know that. But really, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this. If you guys are interested to see the rest of the deck that does this, again, it's on the channel. It released a couple hours ago. Go ahead, check it out. And like I said then, if you'd like to support the channel, do the things. If you don't. Either way, do me one favor. This is guaranteed. You have to try. Go out, try to finish out your weekend strong. Have a good one, my friends. Go do the things and enjoy yourself. All right. See you guys later.